Hey, family. I got paint all over me from doing a little paint work. But I really wanted to explain to you about how these big companies, Amazon, Walmart, how they really make money. Because I know a lot of us wreck our brains trying to figure out how the hell these companies make all this goddamn money. And we out here trying to figure this shit out. It's really simple, really very simple. It was just reported that at Amazon factories and distribution centers, they have this way of telling people they can't even use the restroom. If they use the restroom, points are going to be deducted from them. They're on some type of point system, or when they take breaks. So basically, I guess they get certain points, and then every time they take breaks or use the restroom, they get points deducted. Um, what really goes on is, in order for someone to win, someone's got to lose. You see what I'm saying? Very simple. In order for someone to win, someone's got to lose. Like, take, for example, real estate. I deal in real estate. When I go in to negotiate, I already know that this person's going to lose, unfortunately. For example, if the house is 100,000, the house retails for 100,000, but it needs work, whatever. I got to deduct all of that. Then I have to deduct what I want to make as a profit. So I may tell them, look, I could only give you 40,000. So that person's gonna lose $60,000 unless they fix the house themselves and wait for it to be sold. You understand? It's the same thing with these big companies. Okay. Most people forego big money in order to make little money. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, you could make 100,000 or $1 million a year easily, right? Become a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, high paid teacher, professor, um, you know. But in order to do that, you got to go to school for a certain amount of years. You just have to have a certain amount of education. Now, a lot of people, for whatever reason, don't want to go to school, don't want to educate themselves, end up having kids, whatever. So now they have to settle for a little pay up front because they forego that big pay in the back. You understand what I'm saying? Like Dr. Boyce, he said he went to school till he was like 30, 31 years old. But when he finally finished school, he was making 100,000, $250,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. When you get in a mindset that, oh, I'm only worth $10 an hour, $5 an hour, $2 an hour, you could get stuck in that state of mind because you say, oh, the money I make is enough to sustain me. What the hell I need to make more money for? I don't need to make as much money as a doctor and risk lawsuits and headaches and all kind of crap. I don't need that much money. This money I make is fine. So people have become accustomed to making a little bit of money. Now, while you're being accustomed to making a little bit of money, right? The extra money you could be making is going into the pocket of the big dogs, the CEOs and the owners of the company and the investors. So basically, take a Walmart employee, for example, or average employee. There's enough money for you to be making, say minimum wage is like $10 an hour on average in the USA, in America, because I know it goes between something like $7 an hour to like $15 an hour. So let's take an average of $10 an hour, right? If you make $10 an hour, the company you work for is really charging somewhere around $40 to $70 an hour, probably more, probably more. So you're like, damn, well, where does that extra $30 to $60 an hour go? Why are they not paying me my money? Because that money is going in the pockets of the CEOs and owners of the company. And rightfully so. They started a company, they found the company, they built the company up, they took the risk. They took the risk. They still take the risk. That you're constantly taking a risk, when you're in business. You know what I'm saying? So basically, because you don't want to take the risk, because you don't want to self-educate yourself, because you don't want to go through certain things, you forfeit all this money. You forfeit all this money. You see what I'm saying? You know, like the guys that work for me, I'd say, look, guys, I really don't want to babysit y'all. I tell them all the time, I don't want to babysit y'all, blah, blah, blah. I just need this done, blah, blah, blah. The ones that end up calling me all the time, freaking time, asking me what to do, how to do it, I don't pay them shit. I'm going to be real with you. I try to pay them as little as possible. Why? Because I might as well do it. You're asking me what to do. I got to babysit you. You should be paying me. You should be paying me. I'm freaking babysitting you. If you look at some of these Walmart employees, Walmart is literally babysitting them, especially the greeters. You know, Walmart just stick them there to give them something to do. The government is like, look, Walmart, we give you so much benefits. You need to just give these people jobs so they could just stay busy, because otherwise they just sitting around the house all day eating and sucking up air. And then we got to be paying Section 8, for their housing and food. So Walmart, you need to get these people jobs. So Walmart basically babysits a lot of people for the government. Amazon basically babysits a lot of people for the government. That's what they do. Anybody who doesn't really have a skill that is, in demand, heavily in demand, is basically doing a babysitting job. I mean, we see it today. There's no more cashiers. We have self-checkout. People don't need nobody to ring up their stuff for them. They could do it themselves. So cashier jobs are gone. There's like one cashier for every 4 to like some 10, 20 self checkouts. I went into Walmart the other day. I couldn't even count how many checkout machines they had. They had 2 females there, and it was like freaking 15 self checkout machines. I couldn't believe it. I could not freaking believe it. And people was checking out stuff from like 1 item to like 100 damn items in a self checkout. I could not believe it. Whole buggies full of groceries. People was in self checkout. So cashier jobs are gone. All them cashier jobs y'all love to have, they are gone. General Motors just laid off like 70,000 people. Manufacturing jobs are gone. They've been gone. I don't even know how General Motors even still in business. Well, Obama bailed them out, so that's why all these jobs are gone. If you've been to Bank of America lately, you realize all these teller jobs are gone. Now they have virtual tellers. They have virtual tellers now. Basically, I think it's like 24 hours a day. You could cash your check and do all this stuff 24 hours a day. So what's going to happen eventually? They're going to be closing all these branches. They're going to be closing all these freaking branches. You're probably going to be able to just log on to your computer and talk to your teller directly from your computer. But what's going to happen is, because I seen one down the street from me, it's just a booth just sitting there by itself. I seen two, matter of fact, on the same street. And you could walk up to that booth and touch whatever buttons, and a teller will come on. A live teller will come on. You don't have to walk inside the bank anymore or anything like that. A real life teller is right there. You do whatever business you need to do, cash checks, get your cash money right there, you name it. So basically, but we already have ways of cashing checks over the phone. I do it all the time. So bank tellers out of there. No more jobs for y'all. Manufacturing people out of there. No more jobs for y'all. Like I said, cashier people out of there. Even farmers, they have these machines now that you know, basically picking fruits, vegetables, all this type of stuff. A lot of them jobs gonna be gone. They have machines that are taking over all of those jobs. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why Trump doesn't care about um allowing Mexican people and immigrants to come to this country anymore, especially people of color, because they have the machines ready. They have all the machines ready. Even my job, my work, carpentry. I just seen on YouTube, they have Lego houses, literally Lego houses. They have machines that will come in and lay all the bricks right on a house, lay all the damn bricks, come back in and build all the interior walls. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy right now. My job is going to be obsolete. And then when my job becomes obsolete, some shit really going down, because it's crazy. I mean, even surgeons, they have computers now doing surgery. Once your body is scanned into that computer, they have these little chips, robots, they enter your body and do whatever it need to do. Or the computer will come and cut you exactly and do whatever precisely. That's why you see a lot of hospitals are losing money, losing funding. A lot of them fighting for money. Either they making their prices way more expensive, or way more cheaper. Way more expensive to try to make that money, or way cheaper to try to compete. You know what I'm saying? All these jobs are gone, leaving. You know what I'm saying? Sales, real estate professionals. You see now they have all these apps and stuff where people could sell their own houses now. You know? Hey, we all know about Uber, taxi drivers. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you later. No more taxi jobs. Anybody could be a taxi now, which, because Uber took over, Uber shut down the taxi business. They shut down the car manufacturing business, because now people don't need to buy cars anymore because Uber's so cheap. You know, I know many people, between Ubering and catching a bus and trains, they get to work faster than somebody in a car. Faster. I can't believe it. I'm serious. Then you driving in your car. I know somebody right now, she takes a Uber to the train, takes the train way across town, which the train is gonna be faster than a car, and then hops in another Uber. I think she might spend um maybe $10 a day, 5 days a week. So you're talking about $50 a week, couple hundred a month. That's cheap. 200 a month, and you don't have no responsibility. You don't have no liability, because a car is a liability. You know what I'm saying? Unless you do what I do and your vehicle makes you money, it's a liability. So 200 a month is probably what the average person spends on gas. Then you got your car payment. That's another 3, 4, 500 a month. Then you got your insurance. That's another 1, 2, 300 a month. So the average person probably spends between 500 and 6, 700 a month. Oh, we haven't even gotten to repairs. You know what I'm saying? I know me personally, I spent a couple hundred a month on gas, 100 on insurance. So I'm at 300 right there. I'm at 300 right there. Then, repairs, average 100 a month. That's 400. Thank God I don't have a car payment. If I had a car payment, I'd be in the $800 range. You see what I'm saying? So the average person spends about 5, 6, 7, $800 a month on a vehicle. If you can Uber for 2, 300 a month, you winning. You winning all day. You winning all day. So Uber is about to take out the car business completely. All these car dealerships is gonna be filled with nothing but specialty cars. Cars that people just want just to have. And either people just want just to have, or cars that people could use to Uber with, you know. So movie theaters. If you notice, movie theaters now have less employees because you can buy your own ticket and scan it by yourself. Basically, the only people working in movie theaters right now are people that clean them up and people that sell you candy and popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Which that's probably going to be eliminated soon, where you could, select your own candy and popcorn out, and you know whatever, and the machine or something brings it to you. Like a lot of these jobs, be honest, the only reason why they still exist is because the powers that be know if they bring out all these robots right away, it would be like an uproar. It would be an uproar. People would be probably breaking the machines, breaking the robots. You know what I'm saying? Because all the jobs that will be lost, you know? And like I said, it's every job. Nobody is safe anymore. No work is safe anymore. Okay? No work. Teachers, you losing your jobs because everybody's learning everything on YouTube. You go to school and the teachers themselves send you to the YouTube, send you to websites to learn shit. Teachers not teaching anymore, especially in college. All they really doing in college is telling you about certain experiences and brushing you up. But you could really learn everything on your own at your fingertips. You have everything you need right here. And you don't even need this. You could get you Alexa and ask Alexa any goddamn thing, and she'll tell you. You see what I'm saying? So all these movies like I, Robot and Terminator, that shit is real. Matter of fact, they have the robot advertising on TV called iRobot. I couldn't believe it. There's a freaking robot being advertised. I seen it one time. It's a company. Either the company's called iRobot or the robot is called iRobot. But you could Google it. iRobot. You know, move actors. They don't need actors anymore. They definitely don't need nobody to build stages and all that crap anymore, because now you have green screen and all that type of stuff. They eliminated actors because now they could, one person could play like 10 parts. I swear to God. One person could play like 10 parts, with all the technology going on. There's no job safe anymore. There's none, you know? So what's going to happen is basically people are going to be forced to live off the land. You're going to be forced to get you some land, build you a house, um, and live off the land. All the stuff we see in the movies is coming to fruition. It's coming to fruition. The shit is already here. The reason why the shit is not 100% just out there yet is because they know if they just put it out there, people are going to act a fool. They have to give it to you slowly. They have to spoon feed it to you. Okay? These days, you get you some money, you get you some land, because it's going to come a day where land is going to be so fucking expensive, you cannot afford it. You will not be able to afford it. You need guns. You need guns. I'm telling you, it's going to come a day, it's going to be martial law. It might not be in our lifetime. It could be 100 years, 200 years from now, but best believe, look where we've come in 100 years since 1900. Now we're in 2018. Look where we come from, 1918 to 2018. That's 100 years. We went from having no form of fucking communication except, hey, what's up? And sending letters to this. You can communicate instantly, video instantly to anyone in the world in 100 years. And the technology is actually past this. So imagine how technology is going to be in another 100 years. In another 200 years, imagine how technology is going to be. I'm telling you, man, it's going to come a day where you just, I don't know what people are going to do for work. There isn't going to be any work. Survival is just going to be, you have your property, you grow your own food, and you live. That's it. Simple. That's it. But what the powers are going to be doing is they're going to be making sure that certain lands are not available to people. They're going to be pinning people against people. They're going to have robots everywhere. So they trying to put chips in people, so people act up. They could just press the button and a chip detonate your ass, blow your ass up or some shit, or make you can't move until they come pick your ass up. It's crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. I just don't know what the fuck to say. But anyhow, that's how these companies make money, man. They basically make money off your back. It's not so much that they're making all this money in sales, because half the time they fucking losing. What it is basically they don't pay. They do not pay the employees what they should be getting paid. And people settle. People settle for little or nothing. People forego long-term gratification for instant gratification. you know and this is people's problems. If you would say, nah, I'll wait for my gratification, you'll be better off. But no, you want it right now. So you end up with the short end of the stick. Anyhow, man, please like my videos. Please comment, ask questions. You know what I'm saying? I get paid just to make these videos for y'all from Google. I don't ask y'all for nothing. They have this thing I call Super Chat. I got to figure it out where you could leave donations if you want. But I don't ask nobody for nothing. I just ask you to subscribe and share, build my subscribers up, and like my videos and comment. You know, when you comment, that's like showing so much activity on my page. Hope you guys like the information I put out. Peace.